Guys, we're down here in the garage today, and I am going to answer some of your questions I've gotten over the last couple videos I've posted. So, really just want to hang out and talk shop, talk bikes. Want to go ride, but can't. I'm in Missouri, snow outside, cold as shit. So, we're going to just have a chat and answer some questions. Welcome back to the channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, please go subscribe. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subs. We're really close. So today we're just having some shop talk. It's cold as shit outside, snow. I'm in northern Missouri. Can't go ride. Missing riding, missing the bikes. So I figured I'd jump on here and answer a few of the questions I got over the last couple videos I've made. First thing I want to do is let you see the new garage. I've painted it up a bit, tidied it up. I'll just give you a whole little tour here. It's dirty. I've got the car in here. I've got an electric car, so I have to park it in here. So, there's the bikes and the lift, which is absolutely awesome, by the way. Harbor Freight lift. God, that thing comes in handy. It was a little pricey, but not bad for what you get. So let me just show you around the garage. Got that all painted up. Nice and Harley'd up. I went with the black and the gray. Obviously some Harley colors. Just got some pictures up. Some Harley garb up on the walls. Make it look, you know, good and clean. Got my shelving. Amazingly, all 4 of those are completely full. I thought I would never fill up that much space cabinetry, but they are. And that one up there is pretty full too. Got the television. You gotta have the TV. And got some stuff on that wall. Like I said, got the bolt over there, dirtying up the garage. I don't like that thing, but have to park it in here because you have to charge it. It's an EV. We're not going to talk about that thing. Yeah, look at that. That's your boy. Yeah, that was my, I think that was the 1299 S Panigale I had. I've had many sport bikes before I finally succumbed to the Harleys. And rode quite a bit. Liked them. But I'm getting older, in my 40s. So, I'm going to sit you guys down here. I've got a list of questions that I received. People DM me and message me, that kind of stuff. Just obscure stuff. I just really want to talk shop, guys. I want to go out and ride, but I can't. So I got to do something Harley related. Figure put out a new video, answer some questions at the same time. Here you go. I've got a little list of questions. Let me grab it. All right. First, gotta have the Yingling. Best beer ever made. If you haven't tried Yingling, try it. The lager. It's the oldest beer in the United States. All right, let's get to it. I only got a few questions, so this won't take long. One of the questions I received was, are you going to get a new 2025? The answer is absolutely not. Why would I? How do I put this? First of all, I don't want for a new bike. Mine's a 2023. It's got 3,000 some miles on it. I mean, the only thing I like better on the new ones than mine is maybe the upgraded front fairing, and I'm not 100% sold on that thing yet. So, if I was going to get a new 2025, I'm not. I have zero ambition of getting a 2025. I would get the Street Glide Ultra. It's the Street Glide, which I like better than the Road Glide, just personal preference. And it's got a lot of stuff for taking trips, cruising, that kind of stuff. I started thinking about it. Man, that new Street Glide Ultra, it's got those lower fairings, heated grips. What else does it have? It's got the Tour Pack. I'm not a fan of the looks of the Tour Packs. One of these days I might have to get one, but I'm still holding out. Just purely for looks. I know they're completely functional. I've got a couple buddies who have them and they absolutely love them, swear by them. I'm sure they're great, but just for looks. I haven't crossed that line yet. But on my bike, I have lowers already installed. I have heated grips already. I just have no desire whatsoever to go spend that kind of money. Plus, I mean, let's face it, they're 30 grand. I mean, here's one of the things I didn't like Harley did for 2024. Mine's a 23. It's a 107 standard. It's not the Street Glide Special. The difference in price was about 7 grand. In 2024, when Harley came out with the new one, the new redesigned, they did away with the special. So they kind of, what they did was came to the middle on pricing and just forced everybody to get one of those. I think it was 25 grand. In 2023, it was like maybe 27, 28 grand. So they kind of came to the middle and did away with the Street Glide Special and the standard. Now there's just one model, that's all you get. That's great, but what it does is it removes that lower rung for people who just want the base model, get in kind of on the cheap side. It just removed it totally. So it took the decision out of your hands. I wish they would still make a standard model and a special model, or whatever the hell they want to call it. But I wish they would offer a standard model, but anyways, kind of a long rant. What else do we have? I'm not buying a 2025. I'm probably not buying a 26 or a 27. It depends on what they come out with, but I'm good with what I have. So, let's find out what else. Okay, in other stupid questions. The name of my channel, Snake Skinner. Guys, if you have penis on the brain, there's nothing I can do for you. That's what you think of. The explanation behind it is I'm also a big car guy. Love cars, love sports cars, mini Corvettes. Real big fan of the ZR1. I've had many of them. I've had 4 C4 ZR1s, a C6 ZR1. If any of you are into Corvettes, you would know. Back before they made the C4 ZR1, long story short, they made a car called the Snake Skinner to compete with the Dodge Viper. Snake, Viper. It's called Snake Skinner. That's where the name comes from. I had 2 people ask me that, what the name meant, where it came from. I had a few more morons comment, on what they probably had on their brain what it meant. So that's that one. I can't help those people. I had a question. Why the V-Rod? Why the V-Rod? Guys, it's awesome. It's a muscle bike. It's one of the first, not the first, but one of the first muscle bikes Harley ever made. I know it's a little controversial, I guess, because it's water-cooled. The old diehards, the Street Glide's water-cooled now. What are you going to do? Not buy a new Harley at all because it's water-cooled? I never got the whole water-cooled thing as opposed to air-cooled. I know that's why it took a lot of heat, but the V-Rod's a badass bike. When it first came out, I loved it. And then they came out with the Muscle, which is a little bit different aesthetically. It's just a badass bike. Why the V-Rod? Get the f out of here. Look at it. That's why the V-Rod. And you can get them now for like 10 grand, if not less. I just like it. It's a nice muscle bike, fat back tire. Got a good exhaust on it, sounds good. It's got a good rake on it where you feel good when you ride the thing. I've got the Street Glide, the touring, bike, me and the wife take out, do whatever we need to do. And then we've got the V-Rod. That's kind of just for me. I like taking that out and it just gives you a more just a better feel, honestly, with it being all raked out, and the thing's quick, really fast. I'm sure you all know the history of it. I'm not going to go into a huge history lesson, but Porsche helped design the engine on it. It's really quick. I love the V-Rod. That's why V-Rod, because it's badass. I've sold all my sport bikes. That's not a sport bike, but it's pretty damn quick. Okay, last question, we'll wrap it up, guys, and get out of the garage here. Last question was, somebody wanted to know about the Sportster S. The Sportster S. That actually is my son's. It's not my bike. But this bike, the Sportster S, I think they did that bike an injustice. It really is a badass bike. I think it's Harley's modern rendition of a sport bike. It really is. I hate to say this, but it's the truth. The Sportster S, it's quicker than the V-Rod. I've rode both of them. It's quicker. It's not by a lot, but it's quicker. That thing pulls really hard. Looks good. I don't know why everybody hates on the Sportster S. The engine, I think they should have made that the modern V-Rod. I really do. I'm going to do a review on that. I got to do a review on the V-Rod too, but I really think they should have made that into the modern day V-Rod. It would have been way more successful. A lot more people would have liked it, I think. Why they called it a Sportster S is beyond me. That is not a Sportster. That is not even close to a Sportster, or what any of us think of as a Sportster. It's really similar to the V-Rod, guys. I mean, it's got a lot of similarities. But they wanted to know about the Sportster S. I will do a review on it. It's coming. Look at the tech on this thing. It's got the badass electronic gauge. It's got a lot of different stuff. Riders, modes. You put it in sport mode and that thing freaking hauls. That's a really cool bike. I don't know if I'm 100% sold on the headlight, but it's definitely growing on me. But that's why the Sportster S. It's not mine. It's my son's. He's 20. But I really do like it. I think they should have tweaked it just a little more to be like the V-Rod. Called it the new V-Rod. I don't know, called it the S-Rod or something. And that bike would have been way more successful. Handles really good with that fat tire too. Can't wait to do a review on that. But like I said, it's snowing out. You know how that goes. All right, guys, one more sip of the beer and we're out of here. Gotta have the Yingling. That's all I've got. Just wanted to answer a few questions I've gotten. If you have any more questions, put them down in the comment. Direct message me, email me, whatever. I like getting the questions. I like talking about them, even the stupid ones. And let's be honest, you get stupid ones. Got a few about the name Snake Skinner. All right, guys. Until it warms up and I can get one of these bikes outside to do a proper review on it, that's it. All right.